Well, Chet, hey neighbors, welcome to the Shed Shop Update mini version. I just want to let you guys know that I know I haven't been putting out a lot of footage, and it might continue to be that way. I've been struggling a little bit with the depression still, but this is what we worked on today. We've got a light installed in our pump house, okay, that we've built. This is our new pump house, and Uncle did a good job insulating it, and we were able to get this insulation for free. So, even though it's for a metal building, we don't care. Because all we're trying to do is make sure our little pipes here don't freeze. And so what we did today is we've got this filter. Look at all that sediment already in our filter. And what we do is we open this valve. And it lets all that sediment out. Okay? And we had this going straight across down here before. But we've raised it up. And I've put my no-freeze spigot in. Okay? And changed this wire here because it was 14-2 and I like 12-2 better. And so, we didn't want to raise our bladder tank way up, but I made the mistake. This was right against the floor here, and so we couldn't take it off very easily to clean it. Every once in a while, you've got to clean it. And then here I screwed up and made it too short. So I had to add a coupler, and I actually already had this glued together, so I had to use a bunch of little different techniques of screwdriver and knife and everything else to get the pipe out of this fitting, because I only had one. Okay, so that's what I've been up to today, neighbors. And, yeah, we do heat tape on this, okay, and this insulation, but we had to change it, so that's why it's off. So Uncle will end up putting all that back on before the winter, and that's what we do to help prevent our pipes from freezing. This is our pump house. I just made it very simple, okay. I just did 4x8, okay, and it's very tall and looks awkward, especially because it's the tallest building on the property and it's so narrow. But I didn't want to have to rip down my plywood. I wanted to be able to just do an 8-foot piece of plywood standing up 4x4, and I'm sorry, no, we put the plywood on the wall, so the plywood is running long ways, okay, but then on the sides it's standing up, so that it was nice and easy for us, and you know, didn't have to cut a bunch of materials, and then your layout lands perfect, so your studs are perfect and everything else. Let's see, neighbors. The other thing is the channel's not doing so well financially, unfortunately, and the channel is honestly sinking. I've got to be honest with you guys, we're not raising enough money to continue the YouTube channel. And that's part of the reason too I haven't been doing videos, because I have to focus on money. I've been tearing down a lot of saws and cleaning them. And the problem is, all of these projects just need a couple of parts, okay? All of these saws, there's like 3 saws down there. I just need one part for each saw basically. I can't make a complete 391. My 271 I pulled out, and I thought I had a bunch of chain brake handles, but I've got enough stuff to do 2 271s and have leftovers. But I need like a $10 chain brake handle and a $6 part here, and the channel's not raising any money, so we can't. I've got an 026 and an MS260 almost complete in there, but again, I just need a few parts, but I don't have money to order them. Rob's 041 that he won, we can't find a gas cap for it, but I also don't have the money to order his parts. I've got an 044 down here, okay, and it's got an ugly tank, but the oil, it's sealed. It's just got an ugly patch on it, so I could sell that 044 fairly cheap because of the tank, and it would go quick. But I need an oil pump for it, and I can't afford it. I've got all this 028 stuff that I've got to list on eBay, but the problem is my eBay has not been doing well, and so that's discouraging, and I don't want to spend the time to list the parts when they don't sell very much. I have an MS201T. I've got a brand new Meteor top end in that box, but guess what? I need an intake boot, and I can't afford it. So that's all I need for that saw. I've got over here an MS200T. I think it's in this bin right here. And there was a coil bolt broken off on the crankcase, and I went to extract it, and I was drilling my second. I started with my small bit, and I got to my full depth, and I grabbed my second bit, a brand new carbide bit, okay? And the bit broke off in the hole, and when that happens, you're not drilling through that bit with another bit. It's impossible. And so now I have to buy the flywheel side crankcase half for that MS200T, and obviously a crankcase gasket, because I don't typically reuse them unless I have no choice. And so a $32 part, I can't afford it. There's one on eBay right now really cheap, but I can't afford it. Down here in this bin, we've got an 024, and all I need for that is a top end, but I can't afford it. And so that's the thing. Most likely parting stuff out. $359. Everything's there except an intake boot, but I can't afford it. I've got more little saws to build, but I have tiny little pieces here and there that I don't quite have, and I can't afford it. So that being said, like these, they're sitting around because I'm trying to get this parts guy I met recently that I bought some stuff off of him. He's supposed to put a lot of parts together to me, and then I was going to use a credit card to pay him on PayPal so that he gets paid right away and I don't have to use cash. But guess what? He's taking his lolly dolly sweet time, and every time he calls me, I can call him right back immediately, and he doesn't answer the phone. So I'll probably have to go on eBay and overpay for parts for these saws, and saw sales are low. All these saws are ready to go except this 036, I think it is, 034, 036. Let's see, 036, yep. I just need me a top cover for it. I can't afford it, okay? All the other ones hanging up there, they're ready to go. I finally bought the chains for this. Couldn't afford it, but put it on a credit card and maxed out one of my credit cards to do that. So I just want to let you guys know where we're at and why I'm not doing a lot of videos. I wish I could flip this camera while I'm recording, but I don't think I can. It doesn't let me. So I'll just try and hold it and hope you guys can see me. I really am sorry you guys aren't getting a lot of footage, and this is to my members, or my viewers that I know you guys watch all my videos, and you follow along with the story of my life. So this isn't for random people. This is to let the loyal people know, my regular viewers, where I'm at. I'm so sorry, guys. Things are not going well financially again. Did really well and sold a bunch of saws, but credit cards are racking up. And I'm now in the interest trap, to where my interest is so high that my payments are not impacting my balances very much, even when I pay $200-300. When you've got an $80 interest charge and a $175 interest charge on just 2 credit cards, you pay $200 or $300, and it doesn't make much of a difference on the balance in the long run. I'll pay an $800 balance off, but then Uncle and I need things, and so I have to use that credit card because I don't have cash. And then the next month I've just paid it off for $800, but now I can't pay it off this time, and so the interest is racking up. I can't afford it. So I'm doing the best I can, you guys, but the channel doesn't raise money. You know, YouTube channels are viewer supported, and the big YouTubers, they make millions. You guys, any YouTuber that's got you know, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they're making hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. You wouldn't believe how much money is potential to make on a YouTube channel, but it's very hard to have a successful YouTube channel when you're not willing to sacrifice your morals and lie and make clickbait and everything else. I'm not willing to do all that. So that's why the channel's small. That's why it doesn't grow much. But all you loyal members and loyal subscribers and loyal viewers, you deserve better, and I keep doing you dirty, and I'm so sorry. But I do love you, neighbors, even though I really fucking suck at it, and we'll just keep persevering, right? Okay? Until next time, neighbors.